Imagine for a moment that every struggle you face, every fear, every self-doubt, isn't just an obstacle, but a map leading you to your true purpose. Think about it. What if the key to understanding who you are and what you're meant to do lies in the very parts of yourself you've tried to ignore, suppress, or deny? Today, we'll explore one of the most transformative concepts in psychology and philosophy, Carl Jung's theory of the shadow. But this isn't just about abstract ideas. By the end of this journey, you'll not only understand your shadow, but also discover how it holds the secret to your purpose, your potential, and your freedom. The final revelation may be the most powerful and life-changing of all. Carl Jung, a pioneer of depth psychology, believed the shadow is the unconscious part of ourselves that we reject or disown. It consists of all the traits, desires, and aspects of our personality that we consider unacceptable or shameful. Yet paradoxically, this shadow contains the seeds of our greatest strengths and the blueprint for a fulfilling life. Think about it. How often do we avoid certain thoughts or behaviors because they make us uncomfortable? How often do we judge others for traits we secretly recognize in ourselves? If you've ever had a strong reaction to someone's actions, there's a good chance it's because they've touched a part of your own shadow. Jung once wrote, "Everything that irritates us about others can lead us to an understanding of ourselves. But the shadow isn't just about darkness, it's about potential. It's the energy we bury because we're too afraid or ashamed to face it." Take a moment to reflect. Are there parts of yourself you try to keep hidden? A fear of failure, deep-seated anger, persistent envy, a passion or desire you've convinced yourself is impractical or wrong? What if these aspects weren't flaws to be eradicated, but messages waiting to be understood? Jung believed that by confronting our shadow, we integrate it into our conscious awareness, leading to what he called individuation, the process of becoming whole. This requires courage, honesty, and a willingness to step into the unknown. But the rewards are immeasurable. Jung described individuation as the journey to discovering your true self, not just the persona you show the world, but your complete and authentic self, including both light and shadow. He argued that our greatest growth comes not from rejecting our shadow, but from embracing it. Consider this. Every hero in mythology faces a moment of confrontation with their own darkness. Hercules battled not just external monsters, but also his own rage and flaws. Luke Skywalker had to confront the darkness within himself before truly becoming a Jedi. These stories mirror our own psychological journeys. The question is, are you willing to take that first step? Are you ready to face the parts of yourself you've been running from and ask, what are you trying to teach me? Jung's philosophy teaches us that our shadow isn't an enemy, but a guide. It whispers to us through our dreams, our fears, and our relationships. Have you ever had a recurring dream or felt an inexplicable pull toward a particular idea or person? These may be signs of your shadow trying to communicate with you. The process of working with your shadow begins with awareness. Pay attention to emotions and reactions that feel disproportionate or intense. These often reveal hidden aspects of yourself. Once you identify them, the next step is acceptance. This doesn't mean acting on every impulse or indulging every desire. It means acknowledging these parts of yourself without judgment and understanding their role in your life. Imagine how liberating it would be to no longer fear your flaws, but see them as tools for growth. Think of how much more authentic and confident you could become by embracing your whole self. In the coming sections, We'll explore practical steps for turning what feels like darkness into light, and how this integration can lead to a deeper sense of purpose and inner peace. Projection plays a significant role in our shadow. Jung argued that when we disown parts of ourselves, we often see those traits in others, amplifying our reactions. For example, if you struggle with feelings of inadequacy, you might criticize others who appear overconfident or dismiss those who excel in areas where you feel insecure. This isn't just a psychological quirk, it's a mirror. The world reflects back to us the parts of ourselves we have yet to acknowledge. Jung put it simply, knowing your own darkness is the best method for dealing with the darkness of other people. Take a moment to reflect. Who in your life triggers a strong emotional response? Instead of focusing on their behavior, ask yourself, what does this reaction reveal about me? What part of my shadow am I projecting onto them? This isn't about self-blame, it's about self-discovery. Each projection is an opportunity to reclaim a piece of yourself and bring it into awareness. Our shadow is often closely tied to our unique gifts and passions. The parts of ourselves we suppress may hold the key to our purpose. For example, someone who suppresses their creativity out of fear of failure may find that embracing this hidden side leads them to their life's work. Jung believed that purpose isn't something we find externally, it's something we uncover internally. It's about aligning with our authentic self, which includes both the light and the shadow. In his words, the privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are. So, how do you begin this process of alignment? It starts with self-inquiry. Ask yourself, what do I fear most about myself? What have I been told is unacceptable about me? What passions or dreams have I abandoned because they felt impractical or unworthy? Write these down. Reflect on them. Because hidden within these answers is a roadmap, not just for understanding your shadow, but for using it as a guide to your destiny. Let's continue this journey into the depths of your inner world and uncover the extraordinary potential that lies within.